What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games here, and today I figured I got one more video in me. Another thing that I've been meaning to make a video on for a while. It's about paid gems. Probably found that out from the title, didn't you? So I mean, this might be irrelevant to you if you're absolutely free to play or whatever, but you know, you stick around. I've spent too much money on this game. Not everything is valuable. And this game distinguishes between paid gems and free gems. Anywhere you can use free gems, you can use paid, but you know, paid gems are more valuable. Although, you know, you'll sometimes end up using them as you would a normal gem. But let's look at the packs real quick just to get that out of the way. And this is something, for some it's going to be obvious. For some, it's going to be a what in the hell are you talking about? I paid for it. What do you mean it's free? The gem packs here, okay. Obviously, the higher you go, you get a slight bit of increase in value in the amount of gems that you get. But you'll see that they all have an amount of paid gems that you get. Now, they say, like, just gems, okay. And then it'll say bonus gems. And I think it's a little different. Okay, so there's no bonus. Yeah, so it doesn't... I think this is so sneaky. And guys, it's intentional. Look. So this is 610 gems. And plus a bonus 20 gems. There's no mention of free or paid or whatever. I'm paying for it, so I'm getting 630 gems, right? No, and this is especially... Let's look at Gem Pack D, actually, okay? 2,940 gems plus 240 gems. There are a lot of things in this game that cost 3,000 paid gems. That's the most common amount that you're going to want. You have to pay very close attention to this. It seems like a simple confirmation screen, right? No, this is where you find out. You're supposed to figure it out on your own. This is disgusting. I know. I don't want to crap all over the game right here. Square Enix mistreats the global version compared to JP. Okay. If you play this game all the time, if you really like it, if it's in your budget, okay, go ahead, do what you like. But honestly, the Square's a little bit crappy to us on global sometimes. So I don't know, spend at your own risk. But this is where you find out this is actually 2,940 paid gems, and then that bonus 240 gems, they're only free. I don't know if this is the big thing in other gachas. I've never played a gacha before this that differentiated between the resource like this. So if you want to do that 3,000 paid pull and you have no paid gems at all, you know, you're a new player, you go and buy this and you're like, all right, I just bought, you know, 3,180 gems. No, you have 2,940 paid gems. You got to go spend $1 more, okay, to get the enough for 3,000. It's really dirty, and believe me, it's definitely intentional, obviously. So, anywho, now what can you do with those? Let's go to Scouts. I should have some. Yeah, I've got some. Now, like I said, you can use these on anything. Like right now with these 48-hour banners up, you know, like I said, you generally want to try to save paid gems for paid-only things. Using them for normal banners is, you could call it whale territory. I mean, look, your boy Chase Games is weak. I use paid gems on a lot of normal banners, trying to chase things, because you only get so many normal gems, you know? These banners are only around for so long. But let's look at this. Now, this is an older unit. This is not one I would suggest doing the paid once only pull. But, first of all, I gotta be careful when I click this. It will show that it doesn't actually show your free gems here. It will show that you're going to reduce your amount of paid gems here. So you can see here the red tag. Let me swipe back. See this one? This uses any kind of things. This is a you know, you'll see that red tag here. It'll start sticking out pretty easily for you, and you see the little thing here. Paid one time only. If you hear people in the community or me in one of my streams saying a poo, paid ones only. It's a poo, and that's what it feels like, because you have a guaranteed S rank on the 10th stamp, or on the 10th pull on the banner. The 10th ticket is guaranteed to be an S rank, but there's only a 23.3337% chance that it's the Spotlight unit. And basically anything else sucks. For a new player, though, you will see a lot of utility out of these for a while. If you are a moderate spender in this game, if you love Dragon Quest Tact, and you're willing to spend money, I would suggest basically doing every paid pull you possibly can, if that's within your budget, if you want to. For God's sakes, if you don't have the budget for gacha, don't waste it on this stupid game. But, you know, for those, if this is within your budget, if this is not a problem for you, do the paid pulls, because the general pool is not a bad thing for you. For long-term players like myself, I don't want anything in the general pool. I'm almost finished with all that stuff. I have one of everything. They're all max awakened almost. I don't want it. So yeah, you can see it like that. There's, let me see, another thing, okay, you can look at, this button down here. Let me highlight it with the mouse. Let me pull this up. It's going to be a pain in it. This tab right here, Tact points, okay? You get 5,000 of these for free every week. You have to actually play the game. If you're one of those guys that logs in and barely does anything, you're not going to get your Tact points, basically. But, so yeah, you get 5,000 of these for playing throughout the week. They reset on Sunday, I believe. Sunday at reset. And then, with paid, right now, they actually, every once in a while, they'll have a special 500 paid gems only still to buy. This is just one-time card. It'll give you 10,000 Tact points, and you have to earn it too, but the paid cards actually level up. You get the Tact points a lot faster than the normal card. By the way, if you want to get your Tact points really quick on Sunday or whenever you buy one of these cards, go upgrade an ability. That's the fastest way to do it. Obviously, that costs gold, so make sure it's an ability that you actually want. But if I want my Tact points now, just go upgrade an ability. You can see here, purchase metal card, okay? Now, it doesn't show it on mine. If you're a new player that has never bought metal cards before, this option right here, so it's 1 for 1,000, paid gems only, okay? So, sorry, normal gems doesn't work here on any of this Tact point stuff. So you can get 1 card for 1,000, okay? This is an extra 7,500 Tact points. Now, if you forget, or you're like, why are you talking about these points? I want to get units. Remember that 1,000 Tact points goes towards a scout. Now, these, even if you do 10 at a time, doing a multi with these tickets that you can buy from the Tact point shop, that doesn't get you a stamp on that card, okay? It's just a multi on that banner. Every ticket has a 0.7% chance of being the featured. You know, you could get one of the general pool units on it. It's just like the normal banner, but you're not filling in stamps. So you're not going towards a guaranteed unit on that 15 multi or whatever. You're not working towards the pity or anything like that. So you can do 1,000 Tact point multis. There's no guarantee. Okay, very whatever. But okay, when you pay 3,000 to get 4, okay, so it's buy 3 get 1 free. And what I was getting at before is, if you've never bought this set before, okay, it's only 2,000 gems, so it's buy 2 get 2 free the first time only, okay? And you get 1 of these a week, so you only get 1 per week. So when you buy 1 of them, and that, look, have a little bit of self-control. If you want to do this, I would suggest doing it on Sunday when you get your normal Tact point banner. I prefer getting all of my Tact points at once. But anyway, when you have the normal Tact point card and the metal Tact point card, okay, that's 12,500 Tact points a week. So and when you're looking at just the Tact cards, say you pretty much always want to, don't buy single metal cards, okay? Do the buy 3 get 1. So other than the initial discount, we'll say 3,000 gems for 4 of those. That is 30,000 Tact points combined. So that means you will get 3 ticket multis, okay, for 3,000 paid gems. Now 3,000 paid gems on that paid once only, that's what a paid once only costs. So you get 1 multi there that guarantees you an S rank, but it's only a 1 in 4 chance on that guaranteed slot. You could also get into the other 9 slots there, but it's that classic 7 out of 40 chance if you see a rainbow ticket that isn't in the 10th slot, okay? Um, so I would say you've got a better chance of getting the featured unit on um, the metal card. But the nice thing about this is, first of all, you can only do that paid only once, okay? And then, this just gives you more multis, okay? Also, what I like about the metal card is that this is less relevant now, but especially in the first year, sometimes the banner A rank would be very good. So if you want to max awaken banner A ranks, the metal cards are very, very useful because you do have a really good shot at getting multiple copies of the banner A rank when you're using tact points on it. Far from a guarantee, but again, you're more likely to get multiple awakens on that. And you still have, for one set, for 3,000 paid gems, you do get 3 multis. Each of those has a chance to get the featured unit. So that, and then let me see, one more thing you can do. I think the third thing, basically, well, whatever. You can come over here, the blue bar here on top. So you want to go to swap shop on the far right, okay, down here on the bottom, okay, down here. And then when you're on that screen, hit special, and you can see that there are other options here to spend gems. Now this buy, which one? Buy handy items, okay? This one will show you all of your gems combined. So even you free-to-play scrubs can buy anything in here. Do not be fooled into thinking this is good. Now, every once in a while, there's something good in here. This one is so, okay, you can get 15,000 gold and a couple of scrolls. The scrolls don't matter, okay? They're nice, but you're paying 1,000 gems for 15,000 gold. That's what you're doing here. And you can do this one up to 5 times. I really, really, really don't suggest it, even though I'm always starved for gold. No, don't. Those are gems. You can get units for those, okay? Gems are pretty limited in this game, guys. This one... Yeah, this is 2 crystals and 25,000 gold for 1,280. This is a much better value. I still don't really suggest doing it, but it's not unforgivable. It's up to you. I mean, you would be giving up 1 multi, basically. Almost 1 multi if you bought this twice to get 50,000 gold and 4 crystals. Now, these crystals are very hard to come by, but they are farmable, okay? It's just a limited farm. You get 3 chances a day at a 10% chance. So 3 10% chances a day. You can also pay 30 gems to refresh that one time. So for 30 gems, you get 6 10% chances, okay? I do suggest paying for that refresh when there's a double rate on the hard mode, but that's a whole other thing. You can do that with any kind of gems, those refreshes I mentioned. Now this top shop, this is paid set, or this is paid gems only, okay? So all of these things, okay, now some of these are more useful. You can see I bought a few of these things, okay? Some of these are permanent. So this beginner set only, I definitely suggest buying these because they come with a bunch of other good things. They're just worth 980 gems. I don't recall exactly what it is, but there's a lot of good stuff in there for 1,000 gems. I'm going to say 1,000 instead of 980, bite me. You can buy skip tickets here. Don't buy skip tickets. Just put the stage on auto and be patient, okay? Put your ADD away and save your skip tickets, okay? Sorry if that's offensive. There's a lot of personality disorders in this community. You get pretty casual. This one, there's almost so every month you get the chance to buy an iridescent orb for 3,000 paid gems. That is whale only. I know that you're gonna want more iridescent orbs. Okay, they're very valuable. They're not worth buying. Now, on bigger celebrations, you can basically get one for 1,500. They'll either sell an orb with some other goodies for 1,500, or you'll see like this celebration. You can't see a package once you bought it, but for 3,480 paid gems, it gave me 2 orbs, I think 2 crystals, and just a bunch of other good things. I think there was 50,000 gold there too. I could only buy that once, and I did. So I bought that. That wasn't the most amazing value, but it was a good one. So anyway, check these out. If you're a new player, ask in the Discord, okay? Some of these are whale only. Some of these are decent, and some of them are like, oh, that's worth blowing a couple of bucks on. It's totally up to you. This game is pretty free to play friendly. here's the problem. Once you start spending in this game, there's always, the game is slowing down. We had a while where there was a banner out every single week because they were catching us up to JP, and it's exhausting to have a new unit that you want literally every week. It's going to come down to every 2 weeks basically now, so it's not going to be quite as bad. But you know, there's a lot of uses for paid gems. If you're chasing normal banners, if you're trying to get a new unit off a normal banner once or even twice a month, it's going to go through so many gems. Free to play, you can bank on getting probably about 15,000 gems a month. I could be way off on that. I know it's not 20. Maybe during big celebrations, but you don't get that many free to play gems. It's somewhere between 10 and 20,000. Okay. And some of those are performance based too. So if you're not in a guild, if you're not doing GVG, if you do very poorly in your GVG, you're not going to get as many gems as a player like me. But it's actually pretty easy to get your GVG gems. Anyway, yeah, just be really careful with your gems. Even if you are spending to get things, you know, the pity on a normal banner, which you will have to go to a lot of times, do not start summoning on a unit if you aren't willing to go to pity. This is not an exaggeration. Okay, me having 8,700 gems right now, okay, if I wanted to get a copy of Jamiris, which I would like to, but I'm not, okay, I am not even going to look or think about Jamiris unless I'm willing to commit to spending 45,000 gems if I have to before he goes away. If not, it is a really, really, really bad idea to do that. It's like, okay, well, I'll spend some money to get gems. Well, remember, it costs $80 plus tax in the States to get 11,700 gems. So let's do this. Obviously, you can't buy well, you can kind of buy partial packs, but 45,000 gems divided by 11,700. I know this is assuming no free gems already, but it's very easy to be out of gems. So that's 3.84 of the gem pack Fs you'll need. So let's, for me, I think it's like 86 bucks after tax. So let's multiply that by $86. So I know this is part, you know, buying 3/4 of a pack, well, a little bit more, but it's going to cost me $331, 330 bucks. If I have no free-to-play gems already, to go to pity on a banner. Yes, you could get lucky, but for the love of God, trust me, it is not unlikely that you're going to go to pity. It's actually very, very possible. I don't know if I'd say likely. Okay, I think somebody did the math a long time ago that it's about a 50-50 shot to get the featured within the first 10 multis, but look, without free gems, you're still looking at what is it, 2/3 of that. So you know, times 0.66, you're still looking at 218 bucks to do 10 multis. Okay, it's a lot of money, and that's just one unit. Okay, so my advice for spending on this game is do the paid once onlys on the units that you like. It gives you approximately a 1 in 4 chance. It's a little bit closer to 30% because you do have those 9 other slots that have a chance of being the featured unit too. Okay, it's not all the guaranteed S rank ticket at the end. Okay, if you really want a unit, you can double up with the tact point cards, the metal cards. I mean, if you're spending, you definitely want to buy the first one, the 2 for 4. That's a good value. Always buy the 500 one that gives you 10,000, because that always comes along with 50,000 gold too. Totally worth 500 paid gems. And then as well as the site the paid only item bundles. Once again, check in the Discord. Use some discretion. Most of them are bad. Most of them are bad. Okay, even the special limited time ones. Most of those are bad. So your paid gems are basically for paid once only pulls. Don't be afraid of the metal cards, but I think you'll probably favor the paid once onlys. And like I said, if you're a new player and you're a moderate spender, those paid once only banners are going to have a lot more value for you, because if you whiff and get one of the general pool units, you're still moderately happy. If I get the general pool unit, I'm livid. It is worthless to me. So Again, if you want to spend like as much as you want to spend in this game and you're a new player, do literally every paid once only you can get your hands on. Um, for budget players, do not feel pressured to spend, but if you have enough budget to spend a little bit, paid once onlys are pretty much where you want to go. But pay attention to the anniversary paid only item bundles. Some of those are ridiculously good, so you'll learn. Anyway, I hope this helped somebody. Again, we're talking about paying only, so do you, okay? Don't feel pressured to spend, guys. But I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. So have a good one, guys. Good luck. I'll be back soon with more.